Welcome back to the Podyssey. It's Trent's time, and today is episode 4 of Road to Dayton. This is the final episode of this segment where North did reach the state finals, but unfortunately came up short. But it's been a great run, a great year. I am so glad I got to do podcasts on the season, and it was a great run they had. It's really hard to go back-to-back when you know you got teams coming after you, but what North has done this year has been very special. And I also brought a special guest here, Coach Shan Trusley for Westville North. If you want to say what's up to the podcast.
How's everybody doing out there in Podyssey land?
Yeah.
This is Coach Trusley, and I'm excited to talk about Westerville North basketball.
So I'm going to talk about just about how next season is going to be for Coach Trusley and what he has in mind for them. So I'm going to start asking him a couple questions. So obviously you came up a little bit short, but the team fought hard all season and also had a record-breaking year with the most wins in school history. We're going off this year, what is your reflection, your overall feeling about this year?
It's really cool, Trent, when a group of kids come together and set goals for themselves and then reach them. And so this group had the goal of being league champions, and they were. They had a goal of being district champions, and they were. Regional champions, and they were. Now, you're exactly right. We fell a little short in the state championship game, but one of the goals was to get there and give ourselves an opportunity. And so when you think about it, 800 schools in Ohio play basketball, and out of 800, only 14 get to play in state championship games, since we have 7 divisions, and we were one of those 14. So that's pretty special. And it was a special group of kids led by a special group of seniors. And it was an enjoyable year, and I think one that we'll look back on with great happiness.
And I know the end of the game, it was a great game, probably one of the best high school games I've seen out of my 4 years, and that had to be the state championship game. And I know we came up short, like I said. What was your talk going through after the game? What did you tell the kids after?
That they had a tremendous season. Statistically, record-wise, it was the best team in the history of the school. When you look at the 26 wins that you talked about, they set a school record for wins. Just also the way we went about our business this year in those 26 wins, and the one regular season loss we had, and then the loss in the state championship game. The kids competed every single game. They gave themselves a chance in every single game, even in our 2 losses. Both of our losses came down to the final possession. So just a tremendous effort by the guys this year. And, our senior class leaves an unbelievable legacy that our underclassmen will follow.
And have you looked into next year and the kids coming up from 8th grade? I think, to be honest, I said in my earlier podcast, people look at Westville North that go to the middle schools in the Westerville City School District. They want to come to North and keep doing this, keep continuing this legacy and this dynasty that North is making. How are you going to be able to use all that and kind of just what's the word I'm looking for? You got people coming in, basically.
Yeah. No, we have a tradition here at Westerville North that we're excited and proud of. And the tradition was here long before I became head coach. It started with Les Randolph. He was the school's first head coach. And then Dave Hoover, Kevin Tooman, and now myself. And then all the kids that have graduated from here, they've established that tradition. And you're exactly right. I think kids are proud to come to Westerville North and be a part of our school and the basketball program. And I know they're excited to be part of everything that we have to offer here at North. Baseball program, soccer program, bowling. Our theater program is outstanding, and our journalism program is outstanding too. So I think it's a place kids want to be. And and the thing that's cool about this, Trent, is there are a lot of young people at the game. The games on Saturday and Sunday, I'm talking elementary and middle school aged, and it gets them excited. It makes them want to work at something and be the best at it. So hopefully these runs we've had the last couple of years, feeds that that elementary school, feeds that middle school, and gets kids excited about basketball, and keeps kids coming through here for the foreseeable future.
Mm-hmm. And do you see yourself making another run next year?
We're going to try.
That's the question that everyone wants to know.
Yesterday, at the pep assembly, I made a prediction that we'll be back, and we will be back. And that's the goal every year, Trent.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. Once you get a taste of it,
Yeah.
you want to get back to it. So the guys will be driven this off season, and the goal is always to get back to where we were this past weekend in Dayton. And so that's what we're going to try to do.
All right. Well, that's it for this segment of Road to Dayton, and this concludes the basketball season. Thank you, Coach Trusley, and obviously to your players for a tremendous season, a historic season, and it's been very fun to watch. So that's it for this podcast episode, and we'll tune in next time for spring sports. Thank you.